How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking a look at the brand new STR LR Ultra Super Villain Vegeta. We got him here at 55%. So let's start by taking a look at his passive. All right, so he has that entrance animation that you guys saw a minute ago. It gives him a chance to perform a critical hit and damage reduction rate 30% for 3 turns, along with a permanent defensive raise by 300%. We get key 10 randomly and attack defense 350%. We also get an additional damage reduction rate 30% and an additional super attack. When all allies are crossover, we get an additional 30% before attacking. And when attacking with 18 or more key, we get an additional 250% attack and defense, as well as attack 100%. Now, we don't have a full crossover rotation here, so we're running him on Realm of Gods just because I didn't pull all the crossover units. So it's really hard to build a crossover team right now, especially until the EZAs come. So we're probably going to see most people running him on Realm of Gods. So we're going to run him here on Fizz UI's team. We got Tech UI slot 1 for us. Looking at about 500k there, start of turn defense, which isn't the worst. He's not getting supported by UI, mind you, because UI only supports super class. We're actually just looking to get... Actually, does he even... I actually just realized with Tech UI's domain, does he even benefit? The whole reason I brought Tech UI was to see if his domain... Well, it does give 15% to Realm of Gods, but I think it only gives it if they are super class. So actually Vegeta doesn't benefit from Tech UI's domain. Oh well, I mean, we're here now. May as well run it. But note of advice, right? To get the full benefit of the UI's domain, yeah, it has to be super class Realm of God. It's not just any Realm of God. So mistake on my part, but whatever. We're here. We'll run it. We still get the added bonus of his super attack effect in slot 1. So I guess there's that. Okay, so I mean, honestly, not too bad. Let's see how we eat this super turn 1. Double digits, not bad. But to be fair, right, Vegeta doesn't really do anything crazy on turn 1. So we do get our EX Super with our Fizz UI here, which is nice. So that's going to be very, very good for us. And then now we just play it back until we get to the next rotation. So since we have him on turn 1, that means we won't be able to transform him until turn 5. In real play, you would probably just swap him. You would probably just swap him to the next turn, so that way you could transform him on turn 4, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, so let's see here. I guess we're going to keep the blues on, because the blues can't get over there with the Vegeta. The blues get over there with the Vegeta, they lose... Because Vegeta's extreme, right? They lose their power. And I don't have another future saga on that rotation either. If I had a future saga on that rotation, it'd be fine. But since we don't, we'll just keep the blues here. And then we'll float the... Yeah, we got the other Fizz UI coming on, so we'll just float this one. Actually, you know what? That was stupid. We should have swapped into the Vegeta. Well, you know what? It's actually not stupid, because now we can put a fully built Vegeta in slot 1 when we come back and we transform everybody. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alrighty. Alright, and then now Ant UI gonna go ahead and get stacked up for us, and then we'll transform with him. So it'll be nice to have him on the next turn, because he'll have guaranteed dodge on that next turn, so we can actually pop him slot 1 next turn and be a little safe here. So very likely in this fight, we're probably not gonna get much more than 1 turn out of the Vegeta, which it's just kind of... He is definitely a medium-short fight character. You got 6 turns once you change into God Vegeta, but right now there's not really any fights we can majorly take care of that in. So honestly, it's probably best Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe we could do the Gammas, but you end up about the same turn anyways because you kind of blow through the first two phases. So, meh, is what it is. Really, really making me wish they didn't get rid of, though I probably wouldn't use Goku for the 55% showcase, but making me really wish they didn't get rid of the Super Saiyan 3 Goku fight. Baby stage, I feel like, is not a good stage to set this up for the Vegeta. Not to say that we wouldn't finish within the 6 turns that we have, but the baby stage just causes more problems for Fizz UI than anybody. So, because there's too many chances where he can suddenly decide, I don't feel like dodging anymore. Yeah. Okay, so this can be a little rough because we're very much exposed this rotation. So we got to bank on Tech UI doing what Tech UI do, which is dodge. Looks like our defense doesn't really change, but that makes sense because he's not really doing anything crazy with his defense. He just gets his little bit from when he supers, but otherwise, right? There's not really anything going on with Vegeta's defense. Like there's nothing in his passive that's going to affect defense until we transform and we have the crossover or Realm of Gods ally. Excellent. Okay. And we just need a dodge. Yes, we dodged the super. Okay, not bad. Like 68 million. That's not bad. Considering this is like his base form, right? That's pretty good for a base form. I'm honestly surprised they didn't give him an EX Super. That would have been actually really good for him since all he has is just the active skill that transforms. They should have given him an EX Super. All right. Now, remember, my Vegeta here that you're seeing, while this is the Realm of Gods team, he is only level 1 links, so the rest of my characters on this team, you know, are if it looks like they're outperforming him, it's, well, they are because they're max links, some of them rainbow status, but this is 55% level 1 links, so honestly, for that, given that, that's pretty good for his, you know, for the amount of damage he's doing. Alrighty, so I mean, lucky we got UI int UI here, so let's pop him slot 1. Guess we do that, and we do that, yeah, with Fizz UI, and then we just send off the blues because I'm pretty sure we're gonna kill before blues end up on rotation with them, so it's probably fine to switch them off because I would rather have Fizz UI's active ready to go. Well, technically it's Blue Vegeta's active ready to go when we come back around. Very nice. And auto dodge. Gotta love that auto dodge turn for the int UI. So honestly, I mean, I'm kind of what I've seen so far. We'll have to see how this goes in some of the other stages, but what I've seen so far, he feels like he slides right into this Realm of Gods teams. As I said it earlier during the 11th anniversary that this team is gonna get built throughout the year, right? We had no idea this guy was coming, but we know eventually there's going to be more things coming. We know that in the fall, we're getting a redo of Dragon Ball Beerus, so there's likely to be a new God Goku at that point. I mean, we didn't get a Vegito Blue last year, so there's a chance we could see one this year. I guess, okay, technically we did with these guys, but we didn't get an actual Vegito Blue like with all the other fusions we got last year, so maybe we'll have to see. But regardless, this team is going to get built more, I think, and Vegeta feels like he kind of just slides right in, honestly. He feels like a good fit for the team. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's start with Tech UI Stowing. Oh, we may as well use it. We get the free dodge turn. Won't do anything for God Vegeta. Alrighty, so again, not gonna do much for God Vegeta, but here it'll at least it was okay. Well, what it will give us is the attack bonus, right? Because he does have that SA effect. So let's pop this real quick.
I have no need of godlike instincts. This is the power of a Saiyan!
Alrighty, okay. So now we just pop God Vegeta, I guess. Yeah. All right. So like I said, we'll get one turn out of him here.
Need any more power than what I have? Recompose yourself.
Oh, right. Okay. Honestly, it's a really cool animation. I love it. I do love it. I do really love it. Okay, so let's take a look at him here. Okay, so once transformed, we're getting key 10, attack defense 350%, 30% damage reduction. We're launching additional super attacks. We're changing key shears to rainbow, which is really going to help us out. Now, since we do have a crossover, or we have Realm of Gods actually ally attacking the turn, we get 30% damage reduction. We get an extra super attack, and we get 300% defense. We also get 18 or more key when attacking. We get 250% attack defense and 100% attack, and disable guard with one rainbow or one STR keys you obtain. Also, after receiving an attack, we launch an additional super attack. We also have a chance of performing a critical hit 30%, and for 6 turns, we have a chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction rate 30%, as well as nullifying negative effects with crossover ally on the turn, but we don't have that, so we're not going to get that. We'll also have 150% defense when attacking after 7 turns. Now, we could try to put him slot 1, but I don't think he has enough defense to go slot 1. So really, I mean, ideally we would want another turn with him, but we're just not gonna get it, unfortunately. So it'll be interesting to see with only 2 supers that we're doing here, like how good he does. But so let's see. I mean, either way, I mean, it'll probably the amount of extra that we're gonna get from an additional super probably gonna be pretty equivalent to getting Tech UI's super off. So. All right, there we go. We get an additional super with Tech UI. So again, I mean, we probably didn't even need to bring him. We could have probably brought a different Realm of God support unit instead. But I guess this works. And in the end, this ended up working out, even though he's not really helping us. There we go. We get some counters in there. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but that's okay. All I care about is the auto dodge. Perfect. Okay, 78 million. Honestly, not bad considering this is level 1 links and it's only the first appearance. 51 million. Right? So after we receive the attack here, we could get an additional. Oh, nice. We actually ended up doing 3. Okay, so not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, we get another one. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, Vegeta. Okay, no crit though. Yeah, so you can see how that 60% crit really, this really leans into what I was talking about getting him the extra crit. All right, excellent. And then now, blue evolution, Vegeta can go ahead and finish things off for us. Okay, maybe not finish things off, but it was pretty darn close, right? All right, excellent. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I guess wrap it up here. We got another Vegeta active that we can pop. So let's go ahead. Ooh, let's putting them in slot 2. We're gonna have real good things here.
I have need of godlike instincts. This is the power of a Saiyan!
Alrighty, excellent. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna risk putting UI in front here. We're gonna go ahead and grab that, and then we'll send him off, and that should do the trick for this turn. There we go. We get the dodge with int UI. Perfect. Remember, we are building attack with him. Excellent. Another one. That's it, my boy. Excellent. One more. Yep. Oh, that's normal. All right. Your turn, Vegeta. Gotta love just chucking out 100 mil supers like it's nothing. Beautiful. One more. All right. Wow, really? He survived. Okay, we actually... Oof. Okay, are we actually going back to the God Vegeta turn? I mean, we're not entirely upset if we do. Okay, we get another one. There we go. Okay, he does finish it off. Alrighty, so there you have it. There is STR God Vegeta at 55% level 1 links. Honestly, very impressed. He's definitely going to benefit a lot from having the dupes. If that's what he's throwing out at 55%, given his phase 2 passive is very low, he's going to benefit a lot from support type units on the team, and he's going to benefit a lot from equips that really, really buff up those attack and defense stats. So if you got those equips, definitely put those on him. Alrighty, very, very impressed. For a crossover unit, honestly, not on a non-crossover team, this is pretty good. You don't see this very often with crossover units, and I'm glad that he at least has this team he can run on. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. In the comments down below, let us know your thoughts on the new STR Super Villain God Vegeta. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching. And aloha.